Hey everyone, this is Gary Kayye. Thanks for joining us. We're coming to you live from Charlotte, North Carolina at the T1V headquarters. You know them as the Think Hub famous company. We'll talk about that in just a second. They've come out with a brand new product that we're launching live right this very minute on LinkedIn and all of our other social platforms at Rave Pubs called HubVC. Now, why is it called HubVC? Check this out. All of you are doing video collaboration, and all of you have had to do dedicated video collaboration, meaning you're building a Zoom room, you're building a Skype room, building a WebEx room, building a Teams room. That's it. Check this out. With HubVC, and only with HubVC, you can do the thing you've always wanted to do. You can have a room that can switch between platforms just by pressing a button. So I want to have Jim Morris come in here, but we're going to get to that. We're going to demo that in just a second and talk about HubVC. I want to introduce Jim Morris, the CTO of T1V. First off, Jim, thanks for hosting me this morning.
Yeah, great. I'm glad you're here. I'm excited to show our new product, HubVC, off.
So HubVC is sort of a front end to any collaboration board, and we're going to show you this both on a touch and non-touch system, which is really cool. And so no matter what brand of collaboration board you use, it doesn't matter. HubVC will plug into that. It's a software front end basically to that, and it starts with a universal interface, which basically means that all the rooms, regardless of what brand of display you're using, all look the same. And you've added you start with the three core functions. I'm going to hand the mic to you and have you demo this so that they can understand why you selected these three core functions and what they are.
Oh, great, great. Yeah, as you can see, there's three core functions here. I'm just going to go through those real quick and do a quick demo. We have whiteboarding, which says Start Sketch to do that. We have Start a New Video Conference. Video conferencing, as Gary's already shown, we support all the three platforms. And screen sharing, taking your device and putting it on the screen. So we'll just give it a kickoff real quick. I'll tap the Start Sketch button. A sketch pops up. You know, right here, I can just start writing stuff on a sketch and say, oh, you know, I need a second sketch. I can tap this very easy to use menu over here. It just brings up another sketch. You know, I can start writing notes up here. And then, you know, even if I need a third sketch, I can tap that up. Now, you know, what if you need, you want to look at these sketches side by side, compare notes that you've taken? You can go to quad mode. And this is where you can see all of the different content that you have at the same time. And we support up to 4 pieces of content at once. And then, so this is sketches. Now we're also, oh, yeah, go ahead.
Hold on, I want to step in here. I want to show you something really cool because I know he's going to go through and do his demo, but I saw one of the coolest features of this. I want you to launch a video call real quick because while you're in the sketch mode, you can launch a video call, and here's the differentiator here. Not only can you launch a call, go ahead and launch your call.
Just with a single click right here, and there's a meeting already scheduled. It says it's Zoom. I just tap the button, and it just starts.
It launches the Zoom client like you're familiar with, jumps in the call. But here's the thing. On video calls now, like Zoom room calls, you can share your screen, but you can't share multiple pieces of content. With HubVC, you can share multiple pieces of content because it's built into their collaboration platform. So demonstrate that.
Yeah, so I've already done that. I turned the sharing on. So we're actually sharing this canvas with the people on the remote end. And if I just hide this window real quick, now all 4 pieces of content are being shown. And we'll have some people connect with their laptop up here so that you can see screen sharing going. But basically, so there's Adam's laptop popping up. You can take these and rearrange them on the screen if you want. But basically what's happening right now is we have up to 4 different windows being shared into the Zoom or WebEx or Teams meeting. You know, traditionally you can only do one at a time. So with this, you got 2 different laptops up here sharing content all at the same time. You know, and you can easily switch between this quad mode and the single mode if you want. You just tap this. There's an arrow here so you can kind of page over to the different pieces of content that are on your canvas.
And speaking of which, this is a large digital canvas. So imagine basically what you're using the HubVC for is a window into the canvas. So the content can go sort of to infinity in a way, and you're able to bring up whatever piece of content. That's basically the model behind ThinkHub, which is sort of your flagship product. Talk about ThinkHub for a second and sort of how that technology led to the development of HubVC.
Yeah, great. You know, ThinkHub basically is a very large canvas that's actually 20 times larger than any screen that you have, and you can put lots of content up there. You know, maybe 20 pieces of content all at the same time. That could be 20 laptops all live, or web browsers, or sketch pads. Lots of different content. And we basically decided, that's an excellent product. It does really well, kind of on the higher end. And we said, we need to come out with a product that's really suited for these smaller rooms where there's just a reduced set of features that people want. And that's how we developed HubVC. We picked out those 3 features that people want, the ones they really want to pay for. We stuck that into a very low-cost product that now can be put into all those meeting spaces.
All right, and obviously we're doing some wireless sharing here. You have a technology behind ThinkHub that's integrated into HubVC that allows you to do this both on far-site collaboration, but also inside of a room. So one of the problems that we have with the collaboration board market is that if you want to do wireless sharing, you have to add some sort of third-party wireless sharing device. This wireless sharing is actually built into HubVC because you have that same technology built into the ThinkHub.
That's right. That's right. So in our ThinkHub product line, we've developed a product called AirConnect that you put on all of your devices: Mac, Windows, iOS, Android, even Linux, and it allows you to share your screen in real time up onto the canvas. And we use that same technology in HubVC. So, and that's been out for years in the market. It's a very sturdy product, very reliable, and so now that's being used in HubVC. In addition to that, normally people think about screen sharing, you have to be in the room, but actually with AirConnect, it supports being off network. You can be anywhere in the world. We call it world mode. You can be at Starbucks. You can still cast in here, cast your screen, and it also has the capability to go reverse. Just from AirConnect, you can view what's on this screen just with the AirConnect app itself.
So basically, people collaborating with HubVC have two ways to collaborate. One is through AirConnect. Is that what you're calling it, AirConnect? AirConnect. Also through the Zoom connection as well. So you have the ability to connect both way, or Teams, or WebEx, whatever you decide to use. Let's go over to the in-room example. So there's going to be cases, as you know, and here's a big use case. In fact, I see a lot of this, where you have a consumer display that's not touch-enabled. In this case, but this case is a commercial display. But imagine you had a consumer television in your collaboration space. You're still going to want to use a universal interface, but you're not going to have the touch capabilities. In the case of HubVC, you have a touch panel version of it. So if we could get Kirsten to zoom into that just a second. Jim, will you go ahead and tell us about that?
Yeah, this basically has the exact same features that you have in the one that when you connect it to a real touchscreen. But everything is controlled from this small touch panel that just sits right on the table. So basically, if people connect their laptops, they just pop right up here on the screen. There's Adam bringing up there, and then there's Blair coming up. And then, I can just go right here. I can also do the same thing that we did on the other one. I can launch into the same VC platforms that you see: Zoom, WebEx, and Teams. And and also has the same calendar function. I can't touch this screen and do anything, but from the table, I could just hit that button, and it joins me right into the same video call that we were in just a minute ago. And then we're connected. This is connected in there. So we see Cassie in there. How you doing, Cassie? Yep. Yeah. So anyway, it's the exact same experience, except downsized with a small touch panel, so that you can now put this to any room that just has a regular display or a projector or LED wall. All right.
So you have two different options here. One is build HubVC on top of any collaboration board that you have now that is touch-enabled, or have it as a separate software interface. I suspect there'll be future versions coming. They're probably not going to want to talk about that right now because I suspect, logically you're going to have other devices you want to use. But I want to know about price. Adam, will you join me over here? Adam is... first off, introduce yourself, Adam.
Yeah, I'm Adam. I'm the EVP of Sales and Marketing at T1V.
And of course, that's the thing that people are wondering is how much does this cost? First off, how much does the fully functional system software on top of a touch display cost?
Yeah, so we're going to have a few different iterations of this. The first one will be a standalone box that you can pair with a touchscreen and with a camera, microphone, speaker combo. The standalone box is going to be $2,000. And then we're going to have the non-touch version that'll go with a non-touch display, obviously, and will come with the 10-inch touch panel. That's going to be $2,400. We're also going to be putting together bundles for 65-inch, 75-inch, and 86-inch. And those are going to range from $7,500 up to about $12,500. And that's going to include the touchscreen. It's going to include the microphone, speaker combo, everything you need.
All right, so you can see all of this at T1V.com. They actually already have this on their website. You've been watching a live launch of this. We're here in Charlotte, North Carolina, doing a live launch of this. Check it out at T1V.com. They are going to be at all the big shows coming up, obviously. They'll be at ISE, they'll be at Infocom, they'll be at Enterprise Connect, and you'll see more about them on our own website at ravepubs.com, but you can go to T1V.com right now, V.com. They're located here in Charlotte, North Carolina, so they're Tar Heels. And thanks for joining us live. Y'all have a great day.